Yo, what's good, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. I hope you guys are doing all right. And this time, I want to talk about the new update they're adding to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I know I'm a bit late to the news, but you know what? Better late than never. Let's just cover it. And it's some pretty good news for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So it looks like Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft is adding a seasonal ranked mode. Basically, every season the game will just reset ranks. We'll have like different seasons for the game. We have like a season 1, a season 2, and all that. It's going to be like different rewards. So let me just read this out here. We are implementing a seasonal system for ranked matches commencing in early July. The current ranked match period will conclude on June 23rd, 21:59 UTC. So I think that's like 4:59 Central Time, 4:59 PM, I think so, for my time. At which time players will receive titles based on their final rank as Season 0 rewards. So I think we're just gonna get rewards from, you know, all the rank in all the time we've been playing online or something. I think that's what it is. Like, you know, if you get Z rank, we're probably gonna get some new costume or whatever. I hope so. A new some new skins or some cool shit at least. It better not just be Zenny, which they're probably just gonna give us just like free Zenny or whatever. And it's like, bro, what are we gonna do with that? Subsequent seasons will begin with a partial rank reset determined by the player's performance in the preceding season. So this is pretty good news how they're doing a rank reset, because this will really give people a reason to come back to the game. Like, they're gonna try to want to hit Z rank again, or maybe they could add, you know, a new rank above Z rank. It could be called like GT rank or super ranked or whatever. I don't know. Like, that would just give us more of a reason to just grind the game completely. So I consider this pretty good news, pretty damn good news, and I'm pretty excited for this. Now, they mentioned rewards and all that, so hopefully it's been things people have been asking for, you know, new maps, new costumes, new colors, alternate colors, which I'm very surprised this game doesn't even have alternate colors. Like, come on now. Even previous Dragon Ball games had alternate colors for your character. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, hopefully it'll be some pretty cool shit that you get for the rewards instead of just Zenny or just like a Dragon Ball or whatever. But honestly, knowing Bandai Namco, they are definitely going to do that. They're just gonna have like free Zenny, free Dragon Ball, and be like, yeah, here you go, that's your reward, that's your reward. No new costumes or none. Now that leaves the question, when will DLC 3 come out for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the final DLC pack for Season Pass 1? Well, I'm gonna assume it's the first Season Pass. That's if this game actually gets a Season Pass 2, which it most likely will. This game was pretty successful. People bought it, so it probably will get a Season Pass 2. But will DLC 3 come out in July? Because judging by the Steam thing, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC Pack 3, or Character Pack 3, Daima Character Pack 2, I think that's what it's gonna be called, is coming out in July through September 2025. So that has me thinking, will the DLC come out at the same time as the new season, as like the rank reset with the seasonals? I think so. I think DLC is coming out in July. Now, what this DLC will contain, bro, we obviously know we're gonna get Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Adult, Daima Vegeta, Goma, and hopefully that's not the only characters they include. I'm really hoping they'll put all the Tamagamis, Majin Buu, obviously Super Saiyan 4 Goku, even like Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini. They can include that along with the adult version, and, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Adult Vegeta and all that. That would be pretty sick. But it'll also be really nice if they can include an alternate skin for Goku End and Vegeta End, where they have like their Daima outfits and then it changes their moveset. So like when Goku is in his Daima outfit, Goku End, he can just transform into Super Saiyan 4 Adult Goku. Like, he can do that. That would be pretty cool. And then Vegeta End, he can just transform into Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. That's what they should do. And they should also add the End of Z costume for Goku, because people have been clamoring for that to return. You know, Goku's iconic blue gi with from End of Z. And it really baffles me how that's not even in the game. Like, for a minute, I was like, it took me a while to realize it was missing, and I'm like, how did I miss that? They don't have the iconic End of Z Goku blue gi, even though previous Dragon Ball Tenkaichi games had it. I'm pretty sure Tenkaichi 3 had it. Even Budokai 3 had it for an alternate skin for Goku. and it really baffles me how that's not in the game. But I mean, it's never too late. They can add it in game. I really hope they do, because it'll just be sick just playing as NZ Goku, and then he can just transform into Super Saiyan 4. Bro, like, come on, man. That'll be fire, man. But yeah, with this seasonal rank reset, I really hope something good comes out of it. I'm not asking for a battle pass, but at least give us some cool shit. If we like reach a certain rank, we'll just get, you know, let's say we reach Z rank, and that's when we get the End of Z Goku costume. Just imagine that. That's when you get like the End of Z Goku outfit when you reach Z rank, and then you can unlock Gohan's Bojack outfit, and then like it's just endless possibilities with this. We see with Dragon Ball Squadra, that game has a lot of costumes, and they can just implement that into Sparking Zero, where the higher you rank up, the more costumes and outfits and colors you get. That's what they could do. It doesn't have to be a gacha system. Like, heck no, I don't want no gacha system in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That'll just be ridiculous. Like, why would you include a gacha system in a $70 game? But it'll just be nice if we just get free costumes for grinding out the game. That'll just be really nice for Spike Chunsoft and Bandai Namco to do. It'll just give people a reason to just grind out the game. They're like, oh man, I gotta reach Z rank so I can get that End of Z Goku costume. And then, yeah, it'll just be free replayability. And another thing I hope that comes with this DLC, and I know I already said this many times, is obviously new maps. We need maps. Everyone's been asking for it. Everyone's been asking for new maps, and they're just not giving it to us, which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next season pass it will be called Map Pack or whatever, like Map Pack 1, Map Pack. I'm sorry, that sounds stupid. Stage Pack 1 or whatever, where they just like in Stage Pack 1 they include like 3 stages. It'll be, I don't know, Kami's house, Universe 6, and Kami's lookout or whatever. That would be pretty cool. And then they can just sell that as DLC, even though I don't want it to be paid DLC. It should be free, but it seems like something they would do, because as we know, for the first season pass, it's only called Character Pack. This might be Cope, but it's called Character Pack because they're only including characters. That's why there's no stages. Later on down the line, they're gonna make a stage pack where it includes all the stages we want. Might be Super Cope, but it is a prediction for what they're going to do, seeing how Bandai Namco works as a company. They do shit like this all the time, bro. They always sell stages separately. Well, not always, but sometimes they be selling stages separately. They don't really even be like including the stages with the characters. Case in point, Tekken 8. Like, freaking when Heihachi came out, his stage was separate from the character, which, you know, people were outraged about that. I already talked about that, but you see the point. You get my point. You get my point. These stages will be separate from the character packs. That yeah. I can't say for sure. I don't work at Bandai Namco, but that is my prediction. That's how I think they're working. Now, with this DLC, if they include a new patch, honestly, I don't know. They probably will include a patch, but personally, right now, I don't think the game needs fixing in terms of, you know, glitches, gameplay, balancing. I think it's completely fine right now. I think they did everything they could already for this game. Some people be like, oh yeah, they got rid of Sonic's Way. No, they did not remove Sonic's Way, guys. Sonic's Way is just harder to do now because you actually gotta time your Sonic's Ways. It's not brain dead easy like it used to be, where you can just block and then press triangle and then that's when you do Sonic's Way. No, you actually gotta like time your perceptions now to do Sonic's Way. I don't know why people think they completely removed it. Just because they made it harder doesn't mean you still can't do it. But in terms of the game itself, I don't think it needs any more patches right now. I don't think there's any game-breaking bugs I haven't seen yet. Let me know in the comments if there's like really something that needs fixing. You can just tell me and I'll be like, oh shit, man, we probably do need a patch. But yeah, right now it seems like the game is completely fine in terms of gameplay. It's just like, it's not like pre-patch where everything was cheese and just bullshit. It just seems like, I can't say the game is fair. Obviously, you can still pick MUI. You can still pick MUI Goku and win. That's like whatever. I'm used to that. But in terms of just normal, a functioning game and fun, I think this is the best state this game has been in terms of the game itself. In terms of content and replayability, No, they need to add more shit. Don't release more balance patches, release more content. Don't do, like, you just gotta release content. Like, that's what's wrong with the post-game support of this game. Like, they keep doing balance patches to satisfy everyone. I understand people have their complaints, they have their gripes, they're like, oh, this thing is broken, oh, this thing is stupid. So Bandai Namco just tries to listen and just, you know, fix and patch the game. But we're way past that point now. You don't gotta treat this like a, you know, traditional fighter and keep patching everything that's broken or whatever. Just add more content, give me a reason to continue to play the game other than just I want to fight someone online. Like, that's what they gotta do. Just give people an incentive to play the game instead of adding balance patches. People are not gonna come back just because Broly or MUI Goku was nerfed or Giants were nerfed. That's not what's gonna bring people back to the game. Content is what brings people back into the game. Like, this game, we will see this game through. That's what I would say. Like, I'm not giving up on this game just yet. We will see it through. I believe there could be a redemption arc for this game. This game's reputation can be redeemed, because right now this game's reputation is in the dumps right now. It's in the slumps right now. Like, people are just shitting on this game left and right. Like, I understand there's criticism of the game. Like, this game has its problems, but it's not terrible. People act like this was the most disappointing release of 2024 when it really wasn't. This game, I think it fulfilled its purpose. It was supposed to be a Tenkaichi game in 2024. That's what we got. That's what we paid for. I think it did. It just fulfilled its purpose at being a decent Dragon Ball video game. But people are acting like this is just, you know, really trash, bro. I saw someone say Ultimate Tenkaichi was low-key better than Sparking Zero, and I'm like, what are you talking about, bruh? Ultimate Tenkaichi, that game didn't even really have gameplay. All you did was do all you did was do rock, paper, scissors in that game. You didn't even really fight in that game for real. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, we will see Sparking Zero through. Trust me, this game will have a crazy redemption arc. If it doesn't, I will eat my words. And yeah, I'm just not giving up on this game yet. It's very fun. I still enjoy the game. I like playing online, and I know everyone doesn't like doing that. People have already, you know, given up on this game months ago and just left it behind, because, you know, that's what happens to fighting games. And I completely understand. Fighting games never have longevity like that. They never do. I remember, funny enough, how, you know, people were shitting on Sparking Zero for losing 90% of its players in like a month or so. Same thing happened to Dragon Ball FighterZ. It wasn't 90%, but it was like 80%, but like still, it's nearly the same thing. Same thing happened for Dragon Ball FighterZ on PC. That game lost 80% of its players around, you know, the first month or so. It's not like Sparking Zero is just unique to losing players. That just happens to fighting games. People move on. But the thing is, fighting games need to have long-term support as well for it to keep people coming back. And also, what they need to do is have crossplay. This game doesn't have crossplay. I think that's the main problem. That's my main complaint with Sparking Zero. Really, no crossplay. Like, if I'm playing on PC, I only get to play PC players. If I'm playing on PS5, I only get to fight PS5 players. It's 2025, and people have all types of consoles. You need to have this playable across. I need to be able to fight against people on every console. There needs to be crossplay in 2025, and that's what I'm hoping this game will do in the future. Will just add crossplay. That's my most wanted thing from this game. Like, costumes are cool, colors are cool, content, I mean, that's needed. Like, yeah, we need more content. The seasonal rank reset is stepping in the right direction, but we need crossplay. I think that's a necessity for fighting games in 2025. I don't understand why fighting games keep releasing without crossplay. I'll never understand that. Hell, even a racing game, Sonic Racing Crossroads, is going to have crossplay, and that's a racing game. It's ridiculous. Come on, we need to do better, Bandai Namco. But y'all need to lock in. We need to lock in. But anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to talk about, you know, Sparking Zero's future again, and then about the season, the rank seasonal reset. Pretty good news. Step in the right direction. And we just got to see how they do it. I hope they don't F it up. They just gotta, you know, give us cool rewards, give us an incentive to keep playing and all that. Like, give us an incentive to grind. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go for now. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and you know, just tell me in the comments what you guys think about the seasonal reset or just Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as a whole. And of course, just hit that bell so you don't miss a single video from mine, because I already know YouTube don't be notifying y'all whenever I upload. It don't be notifying y'all, so just hit that bell. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all alone, and y'all have a good one. Okay, so I'm recording this 2 days later, and it seems like they have announced Shallot from Dragon Ball Legends to be a playable character in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This is even more good news because this allows, you know, more collabs for Sparking Zero and obviously more content, and this was very unexpected. Like, I woke up and I was like, what? Shallot's in the game? The freak? Like, they announced Shallot of all characters? I'm surprised they got Shallot before Android 21. Like, I mean, I'm not complaining. It's cool. At least I get to play Shallot in a Dragon Ball game other than freaking Dragon Ball Legends. He looks pretty cool. His animations look cool. Some people are mad that some of his animations seems to be reused, but I don't think that's that much of a problem since Shallot's whole thing is that he copies movesets from other characters, so it makes sense as to why, you know, he's reusing other characters' moves. But other than that, he looks pretty good. I'm really happy for Kagi Films, the voice of Shallot, because I remember he said he wanted Shallot in the game. So there we go. We got Shallot in Sparking Zero. He will be paid DLC, releasing on June 23rd for early access. And yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty excited because this opens up the door for more possibilities for DLC. So that means a character doesn't have to have a specific theme to get in the DLC. It can be any character. So like, for example, the next character pack, they can add, you know, Pycon, Android 17, Super 17, and all the characters that's missing from Tenkaichi 3. They could do that, so that just opened up more possibilities. But anyway, I'm pretty happy that Shallot's in the game, and yeah, the future's looking pretty bright for this game. All we just need is the stage pack and, you know, new shit, and then we're good. Honestly, I'm just surprised that Shallot was added into Sparking Zero before Xenoverse 2, but you never know. He might be added into Xenoverse 2 later down the line.